Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
You want to hold my hand? That's why you've done this.
That's the difference.
You've done this to hold my hand.
That's the difference between a boss and a leader, and that's why I don't like being called a boss.
Yeah, you did that to hold my hand.
Be careful here because it's slippy.
We're just literally measuring the number of drops, and that's how we measure how strong the alkalinity is.
You just wanted to touch my hand, didn't you?
Oh, you wanted to hold my hand.
Gee, I told you it was slippy, man. Oh, look how shiny she is. Good morning. It's a Wednesday, approximately 6:45, and today we're going to be doing a chemical installation on a Laser Wash 360 Plus. Now, for you guys over in the US and anywhere else in the world except for Australia, you would think that that's a normal thing. Customers that own this equipment will pick whatever chemical they want, and if they like it, they'll stick with it. If they don't like it, they will change. However, in Australia, especially Western Australia, that's a little bit different. There's a lot of laser washers out there. Probably the biggest market share in Western Australia at least, and when you buy one of those machines you get supplied with a brand of chemical and everybody just seems to stick to it. I'm not going to say it's because they're more expensive, they're cheaper, they're better, or they're worse. It's just people don't seem to get that there is a choice. You don't have to use that specific brand of chemical with your laser wash. And given the success of our recent Piranha install that uses my brand of chemicals, the Velocity stuff with the Armor branding, etc., people are interested. People have gone and had a look. They've washed their cars, owner operators, they've washed their cars, compared, and they're like, can we do the same with our laser wash? I'm like, damn sure you can. Let's do it. So look, during this episode I'm not going to bag the other chemical. I'll point out some of its pros, some of its cons, especially in this day and age. But this is not against that brand of chemical. I just want to make that clear. I'm just going to take you along for the ride, show you how we do a chemical changeover, titrations, changing wash programs, etc. Also, my apprentice is supposed to be here this morning, but he didn't reply to my message last night. Hopefully he rocks up. We've already done one of these together, but I want to cement it in his brain because hopefully we're going to be doing a lot more of these, and I want to send him on his way so he can do them on his own in future. Anyway, we're not far away from site. It's one of my local sites, about 10 minutes away. So we'll catch up with you guys when we get there. And here we are. Oh, and it looks like my apprentice is here as well. Hey! So yeah, this is a Superwash branded site. They got 5 sites. They got 7 laser wash machines. And yeah, eventually we're going to get all of their machines on our chemicals, which is great. We'll do it one bit at a time, stagger it, because obviously they hold a lot of chemical from their other supplier, and they've got to run it all down and test things and come up with the best way of actually washing cars and apply the same program to all their machines. So we'll get this thing closed down. There's Tom over there. Morning, mate. I didn't think you was going to rock up this morning. You didn't reply to my message.
I've been here for half an hour. I didn't see a message until this morning.
Come on, mate. I told you I was going to message you late on.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here for half an hour.
The reason we're here later is they delivered the chemicals yesterday, but they didn't deliver the tubs.
Shit, really?
Yeah. So we're waiting on the tubs. So I don't want to shut this down for that long. As little time as possible.
Yeah.
We'll start ripping the old stuff out. I'll probably get the laptop set up, and I'll show you some of, because we're going to have to change the program, right? So if you remember, or you might not remember, these do 1 acid pass and 2 alkali passes on the current chemicals. On ours, we want to do 1 acid and 1 alkali. So we're going to change the program, which will speed the machine up. But then what we'll do as well is, depending on how the dwells are set, so how long it sits in between cycles, we might slow that down a bit, or we might slow the pass down until we get the coverage that we need. Alright. We're also, I think it's already disabled, but this machine's got the overglow thing with the sheet. I think they've already disabled it on this. We're not going to be using that anyway, so if that's in the program, we're going to take that out. And then at the minute, They're using graphene already from their current supplier.
Yep.
And it comes out of these nozzles here, which are called the super sealant on this machine.
So you're going to keep the same graphene that I've got here?
No. We're using it's all going to be Velocity chemicals.
Yep.
But they've already bumped up with their current supplier onto graphene. We're swapping it, but the point is the actual function. They use the super sealant, so it sprays from the top.
Yep.
But they don't want to do that. They want the graphene to do a lap around the car coming out of the arch, same as what it is on our Piranha. Because it works well, better coverage, and it's not just spraying onto the floor.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got quite a bit of program changes to do. Also, I don't think you've seen him before, but David from Velocity, who's the guy that I kind of report to over east, he's coming in to see us as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Calibrate $1 coins, bay 1, small leak.
That's only half of it. There's loads of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm so busy, I've told him that I might have to leave some of this because I've got other sites that are down, but we'll see how we go anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. PDQ Laser Wash 360 Plus.
Yep.
Yeah, so currently this site is using Blenko Supersat, the powder. But just one of the for instances for changing this stuff is this particular customer, the operations manager, is really trying to dial in the health and safety aspect of refilling chemicals, etc. He has a lot of staff, and they're not professionals as such. They're not technicians, they're not engineers. They're just staff that take care of the customers and refilling chemicals. And he wants to take away the risk of people, breathing in this powder, spilling it, getting it on their hands, etc. So that's one of the main reasons this particular customer is going to go with our chemicals, which don't use the powder, and also the cleaning power as well. This particular customer has seen that it's a lot better. So we have our new stock in the toilet here. Have we got everything, Tom? Because you probably know this better than me. We've got heavy duty alkaline.
Yeah, heavy duty, low pH, and then it'll run on the the tricolors.
Yeah.
Which will say clear coat, and then it'll have graphene.
Right. However,
Has he got something else?
yeah. So we've now got. So you're on the bubblegum stuff for the 3-color wax. This is actually the Armorall Extreme AHS.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he got the good stuff first. You're still on although it's all right. You're still on that stuff, which I think you might stay. And then the graphene. Also, we've got another additional chemical. Should be somewhere. It's just a cold wax. So on his bottom program, he still does the acid and alkali, not like the Piranha, or like that customer wants to not do that. But he likes to use a rinse aid to help rinse the vehicle off on the bottom wash. So we've got one cheap wax somewhere, which won't be in a concentrate container. It'll just be on its own, set to one side.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got some here. Look under that desk. Yeah, AHS polish, yellow, red, blue, graphene. So then we're missing this one tub. Unless, is it this one maybe? Yeah, cold wax. It's just an economical wax just to help bead off the water off the vehicle.
It's like a cheap version of graphene.
No. It's just a rinse aid. Yeah, it's not a graphene, it's not a ceramic. It's just a rinse aid. It just helps bead the water off. No, that is. So what happens? I've got a dog wash over in the corner, yeah, and the water is above us in this plant room, and the water on the dog wash is going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold because there's not enough pressure. So when this machine's running, it takes a lot of the water pressure away because there's only one pump upstairs that supplies the whole site, and yeah, people on the dog wash are complaining. So what he's going to do is going to replace the tank upstairs because it's all started to warp. When they do that, he's going to hook this pump into it and have a separate supply that's going to go straight over to the dog wash. So that's a job for another day. Yeah, so pretty much all we're doing is we're just going to take these chemicals out. We're going to replace the pail stingers and the tubing because that just all goes rigid. There's no point in reusing it. The injectors on here, we'll just re-tip them. Most of them are going to go down by 3/4 in orifice size, if not more, because all the chemicals we're using except for the cold wax concentrates. So yeah, and all we'll do, if you just come here, look. Oh, they've got a check valve there as well.
lines off.
what we'll do, yeah. So, but what we'll do is we'll just cut it, and then we'll use their bin as well. We'll just take
What I normally do is we just drain it, siphon it into an old chemical container. Like.
Just too messy though. This is just going to strain the skip. So cut it, pull the stinger out, including the cap.
Yep.
Just put it straight in the bin because then I've got new caps without holes in to bung these up, and then we just move them to one side.
Is he keeping these chemicals or not?
Well, he's got 7 machines.
Oh, he does.
So that's why we've got to stagger the install so he gets to use up all his existing chemical.
Yep.
So we're going to recap them and they're going to take them away.
It's boss.
Call me boss, man.
Sorry.
Do you know the difference? Do you know the difference between a boss and a leader?
I don't know.
A boss pushes you from behind, right?
Yeah.
A leader.
You want to hold my hand? That's why you've done this.
That's the difference.
You've done this to hold my hand.
That's the difference between a boss and a leader, and that's why I don't like being called a boss.
Yeah, you did that to hold my hand.
Yeah, I did it to hold your hand, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Blood slippy.
Be careful here because it's slippy, and it'll be me that goes on my ass, not you. I'm guaranteed that.
What pail stings am I doing?
We're building them.
What?
I just make them myself. Do you know the other reason why I make my own pail stingers?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of that tub.
It's little.
It's tiny.
So
if you get one of these standard size pail stingers, you put it in there, it's just flopping about. Get ready. In fact, we could probably just put it straight in there. Oh, do you know how to? You know that's actually a squeegee as well.
Yeah.
Well, not a very good squeegee, is it?
Not the best, but yeah, I know. Dean showed me.
If it'll pull off, you can pull it off, but it's so stiff, I wouldn't bother. I just cut it, leave a bit so we can get it off. So cut it about there. So get all them taken off, put in the bins. I'll go and get my laptop. Oh, my van stinks. I did a triple 1665 carbon filter refurb yesterday, and it was on a site that doesn't have any sewer. So they have to recycle their water, and they use it. They use the water for pressure testing vessels. It's not a car wash site. They pressure test the vessels, pressurized water, but then the water just constantly goes around in a circle, never gets renewed. They're supposed to drain the tanks like every 3 months, fill it back up with fresh water, but they didn't do it. And yesterday, yeah, the water, I've never, in all my experience, never come across anything so disgusting in my life. It was like raw sewage with a bit of chlorine mixed in. I had to drive home naked, which hopefully nobody saw me because that would have been horrible for the people viewing it as well. But yeah, now my van just absolutely reeks. My boots got ruined. I don't know if they'll wash up or not, but yeah, it just stinks now. Absolutely stinks. I probably have to get new seat covers, but when you get a smell like that in a vehicle, it can last for years. Very difficult to get out. I'm rather peeved off about it, to be honest. Oh, you're making quick work of that, mate. Yeah, once we've done this, we'll turn every function on to flush all the lines through with water. Yeah. Take those ends off, pull all the tips out. Well, if we turn the functions on before taking them off, it'll suck the remaining chemical out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also then we need to disconnect the supersat.
Yep.
But basically we'll have one line, which I think is that one there, that's going all the way to there, yep. Right? And all we have to do is pull it off the barb here, but then we're going to have an open end, and we're going to get alkali all over the floor. So maybe, really, you just wanted to touch my hand, didn't you?
Oh, you wanted to hold my hand.
Not only do we have to disconnect that, we've got to pull it out as well.
So we've got to drain the whole thing. Oh no.
Because I think what, yeah, I think what is run the actual powder down. You can see. You see minimum, maximum, but it's only got a little bit there, so that's good.
Yep.
So, and it's on a dolly as well, so we'll just be able to pull it out. Yeah. So what they actually want to do here is they want to put the big acid and alkali concentrate tubs in place of this, and then just have the other tubs down here.
Okay, oh yeah, that makes sense because they do the same job.
Yeah.
What do you want the panels?
Just put them here. It's just everything's covered in crap.
Shit.
So I'm going to pull this, cut this off here, right? And we'll just catch it. Ow, that's hurting me already. Do you want it to hold that?
Yep.
I'll take it off the other side. Right, ready?
Yep.
It should go your way because this one's higher.
Yep.
Is it coming out?
Yep.
And then I'm going to cheat. Make sure, just turn your head away a minute. I'm just going to put a little bit of air down, which will squirt it all in there. Is that air or liquid? Still liquid? Yeah. Alright, that should do us, I reckon. Oh, clean shirt, fairly new shirt, alkali all over it. Unavoidable, innit? Well, as much as I'm not fond on all your tattoos, which is your choice, I'm just not a fan of tattoos, as you know, but I used to have my eyebrow pierced, and it's great, but if you get into fights,
it's not great.
or rough sex, or both,
yeah,
eventually just gets ripped out.
Okay.
I had, I don't know what the name is, it's like a dumbbell, a dumbbell one. Oh man, it just used to get ripped off all the time. You probably still see it scarred here somewhere.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
See, I like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So I had that with the hoopy rings and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they never used to get ripped out, and they were massive.
What, you put your finger for it?
Yeah, pretty much. Not massive,
Yeah.
but they were thick. Yeah. Back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day. Right, what we'll do now then, we'll go outside with the remote, we'll run every function, we'll just make sure there's only water coming out, do that for a little bit, and then, being as we're waiting on tubs, we can look at the programming.
So I can take these off then.
Now, I should be able to remember these off the top of my head, but you don't need to remember it, because I'll have a cheat. I told you it was slippy, man. Health and safety, put it in the near miss form. Maintenance mode.
2-0. Maintenance mode.
Woo! Alright, next part. Right, so we'll do fluid 1, enter.
Fluid 1. Water type.
Enter.
Fluid 1. Water type.
Enter. Press it again.
Low pressure.
I should have said that. So, when you pick a fluid, after that,
Twice.
yeah, but when you pick a fluid, straight after that, she'll ask you what water you want to use. You can use RO, soft, hot if you've got it. But if you just press enter again rather than picking one, it'll just default to the default, which is soft water. So fluid 1, how this is set up is alkali. So we'll wait until that runs just water, and then we'll just go through them all.
What alcohol chemical do they use?
That's the powder, the supersat is your alkali, and then they use a surfactant that goes with it called Pre-Salt Plus.
That's the one.
But with ours, it's all combined into one.
Yeah.
So the reason why we flush lines, it's good to start from the beginning, but sometimes different chemicals will react with each other and they'll coagulate, so they'll kind of crystallize or
That's what
go on.
when you mix high pH and low pH together.
Yeah, that crystallizes and it blocks the injectors, it blocks the lines.
Plus the whole thing.
So always make sure if you're changing from any chemical to another chemical to be on the safe side, you always run it through with water first. Right, that was pretty good, so we'll stop that. Yep, fluid 2 next. This is the acid. So even though it's fluid 2, it goes on first. So you use a mild acid, and I'm talking to the camera here as well, but at least in Australia they use a mild acid and then put a strong alkali on top to get the chemical reaction and do the final cleaning.
Fluid 3?
No, but actually, come with me a minute. Usually when I install, or when I used to install laser washers, I just mark every option that they've got because there's loads of them. So I'm not sure with the drying agent or the rinse aid which function it is, so we'll just check. So if we go into wash packages, so they've got rinse, drying agent, high pressure arch, drying agent cold. High pressure arch drying agent is fluid 14. So we'll just go and put that one on. Yeah, fluid 14, enter.
Fluid 1. Forward. Water type. High pressure. Arch. Dry agent.
Sorry, I changed my mind. You know why? I don't want to stain my van. Right, we'll do that again. So fluid 14, enter.
High pressure. Arch. Dry agent. Fluid 2, 3. Water type. 3XO.
That stays in the lines for a long time, doesn't it? I keep forgetting when I got this on. I have it at a slight angle facing down, because a lot of time I'm doing stuff with my hands and it gets missed. But now, like when I'm looking there, I'm using my eyes, right? Camera's looking that way, so I've got to go like that. Yeah, all right. I think that's us done. All right. The old superset tank. So we could siphon this, but I don't want to put my mouth around the hose to start it off, and I also don't want to put my transfer pump in there because it's got plastic blades, which this will probably ruin it. For now we can just get it out of the way. Look at all the mess here, the powder and everything. That's crazy. Crazy. I might be able to just tip it over in the bay, but
Are you not supposed to dump stuff in the bays?
and in theory it's biodegradable. What's this? Oh, they've got an overflow connected with a garden hose.
I'm gonna need a knife just for this one because this one's stuck.
No, superset. Oh,
That's gonna eat through it.
bugger. I can't avoid touching it with my fat guts. That's the problem. I really need to lose some weight. You shut the door for me. Sunshine on a rainy day. Makes my soul. Drip away. Okay. Sunshine on a rainy day. What's wrong with the lighter, mate?
It's just shit for this like type of angles. Like, say you want to get in there, end up burning yourself.
Well, you earn enough money, buy your own bloody lighter.
Fine, I will.
One of them.
I won't share it with you.
You won't share it with me?
Nah.
I'm sharing mine with you right now.
Yep. But you have a bad one, so I'm not going to share mine.
It's not fair though, is it really, when you think about it?
No, it's not. So get a new one, and then I won't complain.
Where's the respect, mate?
I respect you very much.
Well, stop arguing with them.
I'm arguing.
Oh, my head looks so bald on this camera. Oh dear.
What about my head?
Your head's ridiculous, mate.
You jealous?
Come on now, hurry up, pull your finger out. We're in a rush. Right. We'll get some stuff out for the pale stingers, but yeah, I can't make them because we haven't got the concentrate tubs yet. This is so dangerous, oh my god. Yeah, so all we use is some 20mm conduits, some cable glands, and then some adapters, and cut it down to size to suit the individual tubs, because we're going to have 3 different size tubs on this one. And we put on the foot valve, so we use these ones, and then the finished product is something like that, and works quite well. Easy peasy. So I usually do this entire install for free, labour included, parts included. I'll make a little bit on the sale of the chemical, so eventually it'll go back around, so it's good. Also, we're going to be using a versatile on the graphene at least. The reason for using this is, with the graphene for example, it only consumes around 5 or 6 mils, something like that per wash, so you have to go down to one of the tiniest tip sizes. But when you do that, there's more chance of the tip blocking up. Yeah, so when we get down to the smallest standard size in tips, the Dima tips, tan, if we have to go any smaller than that, rather than go to the micro lean tips, which are even smaller, we'll generally put a versatile in, because these don't really block up. They are relatively expensive, but they do last a long time, so that's all good. So we'll need one of them today. We've got plenty of tips. I'll take them in as well. G'day Mac, how's it going?
Good, yourself?
This is very dangerous, by the way.
I know. The plan was, while you're doing that, I was going to come out and do this.
Well, I can always pull me. Yeah, I can move forward. Yeah, he's all.
It's going to be a couple of hours at the end.
Depends when these tubs come.
Yeah.
If the tubs come right now, we'll be an hour.
Right,
That's it. Done. Oh, I don't want to jinx it. Alright, TJ. Let's drag this supersat tank out somewhere. It's got to get out of the way. We'll move these.
Yeah, we're just rolling because it's.
Yeah.
It's just like all it is heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. Let's go.
Ooh, steady. Yeah. Cheers for helping, Mr. Apprentice.
Put the glove on. You said safety.
Are we just going to tip it here or?
There, right over on that green shit.
Right. Grab this thing. You can grab it by the boxes or something, and it just lifts it straight up.
Hang on, come around this way. Look at it. Just right where Steve's standing, please, Tom.
Yeah, just there, mate. Well, we should probably go the long way around, so we're not going off a cliff.
Alright.
Yeah. So we'll just keep taking. We'll just take it. It'll take us 2 minutes. Yeah, slowly, because it might get stuck on these. Oh, we'll just get something for it to land on. You got like a kneeling pad or something, a big piece of foam.
You know what? I'll just bucket it out. I'll just bucket out the top bit, and then we can push it over. There's a lot less in it.
If you're happy to do that, Tom can
Yeah.
help you do that if you want. Right, let's have a look at the programming, Tom. Morning, mate. All right, let's have a quick look at some programming. Oh, actually, do you know what I can do? I'm going to do this time.
Just before you start.
What's up? So main screen shows you laser wash. Currently we're in maintenance mode. But what we're interested in is wash packages. So if we go into, you can build and edit, you can make loads of different programs, but the ones that are in use are in the active packages selection. So as you can see here, I call it Superwash after graphene because I made some changes previously to put graphene on from their old supplier. That's the top wash package, and then we've got Express because I only have 2 programs, and then we've got a couple of Lumtech washers because I have my own custom program due to having a wrap on the van. Anyway, we're going to edit this package. So if you see, it starts with low pressure arch soap 2, which is acid. Then we do soap 1 and soap 1 again, which is alkali. Then we have a dwell, high pressure rinse, 3 color foam, and that's a half pass, so it goes from front to back. And then low pressure productivity, which is water coming from the top, that goes from the rear of the vehicle to the front. Super sealant, that's the name of the function, but the chemical is graphene, that goes from front to back. Then we do a quick dry move, which just moves the machine back to the front of the car. Then we do low pressure arch, which whenever it says arch, it means the actual L arm, which is spot free, so I'll do a lap around the car. Then we do a flash dry, where you know what the flash dry is, dryers and arrow water front to back, and then a very slow return pass. So that's how it's set up at the minute. Straight away what we want to do is delete one of the alkali passes because we don't need it. So that's just saved probably, I don't know, a minute, minute 20, minute 30, something like that. So because we just saved all that time, and this is not about really improving the quickness of the machine, what I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to add a dwell in between the acid and the alkali. They didn't have that before. So we go down here, add a service. We're going to add a delay service. Smart dwell will calculate like how long the chemical's been on the vehicle and the length of the car, and it'll change it, but we don't mess about with that. All I'm going to do for now is add in a 7-second dwell, and that has gone to the bottom here to pass 12, but we want it up here. So what we do is we hit the...
Someone young, fit and strong, please.
Really, mate? So they're tipping over the supersat tank that's already got the alkali powder in it, because they're gonna clean all this area here that's slippy as hell. We've got some kind of algae growth there, I think. I'm gonna use that alkali powder to help you clean that. That's good. OG, mate. So as I was saying, so yeah, we want to move. We've added a dwell, but it's in the wrong spot, so we just keep moving that up. I usually mess up with this. I usually press the wrong button and I don't chase it properly, but that's alright. Dwell, move it up. Move it up, move it up.
So now you've got 2 dwells.
Yeah, so now which one's which? It doesn't matter. So we'll go back into it. So we go acid, then a dwell, then alkali, then a dwell, and then it just goes on. So that one's 7 seconds. Go to the next one, and it doesn't matter. We're just putting it in there, and then when we're testing cars, come on, mouse, click.
That's 15 seconds.
See, that's 15 seconds.
With an air blow down arch of 10 seconds.
Yeah, so we just leave that on there for now. Just double check. So then high pressure arch. We're still going to do that. We're still going to.
Is he going to have 3-color foam with graphene?
I think he is. Yes, I think he is.
That's unique.
But we can double check with him anyway. 3-color foam, rinse. Oh, here we go. So this one's going to be different now. So super sealant is where the graphene comes out currently, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to actually do it with a lap.
So how do you make that a lap?
So what we'll do is...
Are you going to change the name of it?
No, this is the name of the function that we're changing, right? You can't change the name of the function. That's set by, in this case, PDQ. You've always got to remember, when you're working on a car wash, you have a function, i.e. what it's doing, and then you have a chemical that is used on that function. Right? So even though they call that super sealant, for example, we're going to be using, or they're currently using graphene chemical. So on the Oasis i5 that we've just installed, they have a function called Rain-X, which is actually a chemical, but you don't use that chemical. That's just what they intended to be used for, so they call the function Rain-X. So it does get a bit confusing. But anyway, that's a half-pass setup, so we can't change that to what we want. So all we'll do is we delete it. We'll remember that after productivity rinse, we're going to do as low pressure arch wax, I think it's going to be. So we'll add a service. It's going to be a spray arch service. It's going to go around the vehicle. Products. Shit. Give me a second. We can't do it because they don't have the option. We'd have to actually install the option, a low pressure arch wax. They don't actually have the option on the machine. You know how you use this one for the basic wash? It injects the cheap wax to rinse off the vehicle, but you've only got one option. And you know how you want to go around the vehicle with the graphene instead of doing it from the top? Well, you would need another option there. You haven't actually got it on your machines.
So look for a lighter add-on?
I might be able to do it today. I just don't know about the injector. Have you got injectors?
No. Not unless they're on that list. And they'll be in the container.
No, definitely won't be on the list. Yeah. Alright, we might have to stick with from the top for now. And then I'll just get you a kit to do it. Alright, apparently our tubs are here. Yes, they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Good stuff.
We don't know where they're going yet, so don't relax.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, just can't use splatter wax.
Oh, wait a minute. We're missing the We're missing the things out of the top. Yeah, we're missing the actual. Unless they're in one of these, but no, they won't be because you can't get them in, can you? Oh. Is there anything in there? No, not that. Yeah, so if you look here, there's like this tube that comes out, goes all the way down to each tub.
It's a tall blue tube.
Yeah, with it's got like a black squeezy thing on it. So they are for the smaller tubs. So there should be 4 of them. Alright, are those containers staying level? Check your levels, whatever level you had.
Yep.
Right, we'll dump them out and then we can start filling chemicals.
What's your fee?
Yeah, we're actually missing the eyesight tubes. I'll put a picture on the screen. There, so you can do your own volumetrics. Not really needed, but I really would have liked to have had all of them. We've got one here in Perth, which we're going to use for the graphene. That's the most expensive, and you want to make sure you're using as little as possible on that one.
Are you seeing any drips?
Just dump it, mate. You're all good. Do you want me to help you carry it outside and just dump it, or what? Whoa, okay. We'll just make some pail stingers for those.
That's good, yeah?
Yeah, that's good, mate. Should be alright. Just try it first. Yeah, so we've got copper in a 3-colour foam.
How do you want me to try it?
Put it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put that through it. Put that through, put one of these on, and then just see how it sits. Yeah? And then you can just copy off them and it'll be good. Just don't forget that doesn't go all the way through. And then so when you do that, watch. So just put a little bit of tension on it, and then tighten that up, and then it keeps it in place.
Yep.
See how that looks. Perfect. Yeah. So using Versatile for the graphene, which as I said before allows us to go down smaller than the smaller tip without blocking up. That'll get us somewhere there. We'll start around about 10 on the dial, I think, and see how we go. And again, because we can't, well, I'm a bit bummed out that we haven't got the eyesight tubes, because now we're going to have to make pail stingers for everything. We usually don't have to. And I'm also bummed out that can't put the graphene out of the arch wax function because it doesn't have enough solenoids and injectors and whatnot. So for now we're still going to come out of the super sealant, and I'll just have to come back another day. The customer doesn't really care, but I'm just a bit bummed out because I wanted to do everything on the same day. So anyway, no problem, we'll do that. Start filling some tubs up. Right, so with these they actually come with a tube here to help it stay in the bottom. They come with their own Viton foot valve, so we take that off, put one of ours on.
Yep.
But basically the only thing we're reusing is the grey tube.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm still going to make a conduit for that.
Yeah, we've got to do 2 long runs for this.
We'll do them ones last. We'll get the chemical shit sorted for these ones.
Yeah. No, don't need them. Oh, I wish I could say the same.
Oh, there's a fan there.
So yeah, dual injector, so I'll plug one side because we don't need a surfactant on this. I'll put his alkali on that one, and then we'll do the acid, find out what size for that. Or actually I think we'll start with a turquoise. Turquoise. Oh, look at that. That's, oh, I'm going to have to replace that. The barb is corroded away. That won't even screw in, it just flops in. So I'm going to have to put you a new barb on there.
Okay.
Would you have, oh you won't have them here, will you? I've got some anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you do a chemical install, sometimes if solenoids and injectors are not working, but you want the new stuff to do the thing properly, then you have to fit the client new parts, and generally I make them pay for it. They don't pay for me to be here. I have just my offer, but yeah, parts that needed had to be paid for. Well, I guess that was still under pressure then. You bar, ball and spring.
So we're gonna have these.
And if all these were facing down, this would be a lot easier. Oh, you know what? Wiggle, wiggle. You gotta think, because at some point we're gonna take this apart, you see, and it doesn't.
I thought it'd look nice. You want it to look nice, no?
Yeah, I want it to look nice.
Exactly.
But we don't have to be anal with it.
But I love anal.
But anal adds too much time.
I love anal, so.
You love anal, is that what you said?
Yep.
Wow. No comment. Is this going to be long enough? Just grab that a minute. Just grab it. Go to there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Always the same. Oh, come on, man. Cable tie, cable tie, cable tie. Nice and neat, they're never going to move.
Yeah.
If they have to move, they can take them out. If they need to take out the chemical tub, we can. Yeah.
But in the height of the summer, if I've got these tops up
Wait.
and I top them up,
1,000 cars. And alkali will run out first, I'll do 1,000 cars.
1,000 cars. So if I top up on Thursday and then we top up on Monday when we get here.
That's it, easy.
Containers will take to fill it up.
No, I'll just watch you doing this.
So it should go up 3 levels each container, 3 to 4.
The top, and when do you want me to tell you?
Whenever it gets round about here.
Round about down
50
here.
or below, yeah.
Yeah. So that's when I'll add some more, isn't it?
Yeah, so then I just want to know the number at the exact time you've read it, then I'll get another wash count and I'll work out how much you're using per wash.
Right, okay. So it's coming out basically the RO's overflowing.
Yeah, we'll
and
just
it's just splashing over the top.
I'll just push the float down into the tank a bit more. Oh, wait a minute, unless the inlet solenoid's leaking, I'll check, give me a sec. Alright, let's have a look at this tank problem. Tom, so yeah, try and get it on exactly the 56, please, mate. Good man. Alright, what's happening here then? Okay. So arrow's not on, but we've still got water going in, being produced. That means, you know what this is? Same problem as on your laser wash. Crap in the water. This solenoid's sticking open slightly. So it's letting water go through the RO unit even when it's off, just slightly. I don't carry the kits or the valves for them. I could take it apart or just see if there's some debris in there and clear it up, but that's what it'll be. But we've already, you know what, it makes sense now. This happened before that started happening. And if you remember, I got the solenoid from Allfields and she charged you a fortune for it. It would have been because of whatever problem you got with the water. And then this has started happening afterwards, and now this is doing it again. And that's a brand new valve on there. I'll take it apart and have a look. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Hey, where you been, mate? How you been, mate? All good? Not seen you for a while?
They're going to put it right there, so
Okay. Doesn't seem to be any debris in there or damage. So, what's wrong with it? Oh yeah, there's floaters in here. What's that, man? Put it back together and try again.
So I just use these. Just drill little hole in the bottom.
Yeah.
Just so that if it manages to like plant itself on the bottom, it's not gonna
Yeah.
Stop anything flowing through. So just drill a hole in there and run your tube in with your foot valve at the bottom through that,
Yeah.
and there's your spike.
Have they always been with these tubs?
Should be.
Yeah, I never saw them up at Edgewater when we did that one.
Save you making those up.
Yeah, for sure.
And it holds them in.
Yeah.
So because of the rubber grommet.
No, that's good.
Yeah. So they're kind of designed so that you can have your eyesight sitting in this one, and another hose just running in the other one.
Yeah, okay.
If you need to.
Yeah.
And then you can just, if you want to, you can pull the hose out of that one and drop it into the eyesight, because the rubber grommet on there is the same as the rubber grommet on the eyesight.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
That's one in the end.
Don't have to carry any more 20mm conduit in the van then, that's good.
We've got labels for all the tanks, and we're getting little ones made to go on the lids.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that'll make life a bit easier once we're
Oh yeah. Same thing. Rusty water. Rusty water. That's a
Crack
new
in the bottom of that tank.
that's a new valve. Right, let's see if this is gonna work. If it doesn't, I'll have to get a new solenoid valve, I guess. Rusty water inside there, which we had a problem with the laser wash doing the same thing. The header tank inlet solenoid was sticking open and flooding the plant room. In the end, I just ended up uprating the solenoid to a proper Dema solenoid that's not, well, it's operated pilot wise in a different manner, designed for dirty water, and that's fixed that problem. But we might have to do something similar with this. We can't find where the rusty water is coming from, because everything is plastic or stainless, so we think it might be one of the pumps internally that's starting to rust out. But at the same time, the pumps are working fine, so yeah. Right, let's see if that's fixed it. We'll see. Yeah. Woohoo! No flow coming out of there. Let's see if it works when it's turned on. Yeah, so we've got no flow now while it's turned off. The inlet solenoid only turns on when it wants to produce water. Right, the thing is, this is going to turn on and then go straight back off again because the tank's full. Yep. Forward flushing. Sounds a bit weird, that, doesn't it? There we go. No flow, all good. I don't know how long that's going to last for. Right, in standby. Good. Fixed for now.
When you're going to top up, go and get the bottles.
Really?
Have a look, work out what you get.
Really? Alright, this is acid and alkali filled up. Just doing the three colours and the graphene. Yeah, I got to a point where I don't know when you're going to rock up. I thought we were going to finish early. And then, yeah. On the phone. I'm trying to record videos at the same time and I can't multitask because I'm a guy.
Alright, should we run some shit through?
Yeah, let's do it. Just put fluid 1 on again for about 15 seconds, please. I don't know if it's going to affect that, but that's way down.
Air pressure?
No, main pressure. I like to set these at 220 on fluid 1.
Probably will affect it.
Yeah. Get it cranked up. I'll leave it. It's going to do another one. There was hardly any water coming out of it. That's better. Look at that. Because as you probably know, them solution pumps, they degrade over time, and you keep winding it up, and then you have to do the new pump. Yeah, the customers are going to notice just by increasing that water pressure there with the coverage. Yeah. I love how this stuff foams up. I think it's great. Yeah. Hey up. Do you want to just have a look at this and see what your opinion is? It's quite light, but obviously using less chemical. But
It's just not foaming up the way I like.
The only way I really know is what the coverage on the car.
Yeah.
Sticking the car in.
well, let's see what it looks like then when we've done that.
Well, it looks like it's foaming there.
Yeah.
A bit watery.
I think what happened was, because this has never been great anyway,
No, this has never been a foamy machine.
but I used to always change the foamers on install, but I never did this install, did I? So they won't have done it.
No.
That's why this one doesn't look as good as all their other laser washers.
So is that something you can pencil in then?
So all we do with this is I take samples and get a whole bunch because I need 10 mil. So 10 mil sample for the test.
Yep.
And you just need to wait till it settles a bit so that you can pour some out. And there's 3 things going on here. So indicator.
Yep.
Right. All the indicator does, you add for these chemicals, we use 3 drops of indicator. So it's a 10 mil sample.
10 mil, 3 drops.
3 drops. And all it's doing is telling us whether it's an acid or an alkaline.
Yep.
So the indicator just indicates that. So, and the only way you'll know is if it's an alkaline, it'll turn pink. So I don't know which sample's which.
Yeah.
Right, but if this turns pink when I put, right.
So it's an alkaline.
So that's an alkaline. So that's the heavy duty.
Yeah.
Now, what we're doing with the titration is we start adding hydrochloric acid. So all we're doing is adding an acid drop by drop, and we count how many drops it takes to turn that back to clear. Because when it goes clear, it's back to neutral. So that's all we're doing. We're just literally measuring the number of drops, and that's how we measure how strong the alkalinity is. So that's not very dark. So I'm tipping that's not real strong. So, but we'll see. So the other thing, you got to kind of mix it as you go.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's still a bit pink. 7. So that's 7 drops. Now, for these 2 products, usually I'm targeting 9 for the heavy duty. So it could potentially go up a bit.
What did you drink back home? You lager monkey? Cooking lager?
The Jamaican lager beer. That was my favourite. Yeah, that was my favourite, mate.
Yeah, that was.
But it was, Carlin Black Label. Yeah. A bit of John Smith's bitter every now and again because my dad was a bitter drinker.
Yeah, John Smith's alright.
But then when I was younger,
Black Label, been awful.
Carlin Black Label. It's just it's like water, but
Yeah.
but no, the Red Stripe was really expensive though, up my neck of the woods. All right, so pre-salt looking good so far. Yeah, it's good coverage. Smells quite strong actually. That's just the acid. That's the acid pass. So 1 pass of acid and then 1 of the alkali. Oh, that's great coverage. And the alkali covers even better. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, the difference in coverage, mate. That's mint. No, I haven't touched anything. That's mint. It doesn't look that good to me. South 3 colour foam doesn't look too good, so we're going to bump that up a tip size. This is the graphene. If anything, it looks a bit too much, or a bit slow maybe. Oh, look how shiny she is.
So what changes do you need to make?
Well, that's what I've just done there. I've done a front book pass at the front on the alkali.
Yeah.
Added a little bit of a move delay, and then the super sealant, which is our graphene.
Yeah.
I'm going to speed that up just 2 notches.
Probably go even faster.
Okay, and then we'll do a delay before motion. It's already on 5, you see, so you want to reduce that. Did you say? I'm not going to go down all to nothing. Yeah. There was no move delay for whatever reason for the alkali, so I put a bit of that on, but I put the book pass on as well because we don't need to speed this thing up. Do you know what I mean? All right, so we just made a few adjustments there. We'll put on the different car in. It's got really shiny though. Really shiny.
It's not scratches, it's like something on the car.
Oh, I don't know about that. Right, concentrate now, Thomas.
I am.
Right, that's mine.
It's my stick. Start.
Woohoo! Look, it's sexy, man. That's fucking, look at it compared to your last one, mate. You got to think, when it comes round to the front right hand corner,
Yeah.
it hasn't had any time whatsoever to sit on the vehicle.
Exactly.
That's why you have a dwell, but you say you want to make it shorter.
Yeah, so like 3 seconds, just a little bit, because that feels too long.
No, you're missing the point. When it comes round to the front, it's just applied the chemical, and so the only time that chemical's got to work is the dwell time. 3 seconds is not enough. It's not going to clean that front corner, you see. That's why you have a dwell time, because the rest of the car has already had time to sit on it while the machine travels around. But the closer you come to finishing that pass, the less time it has to sit on the vehicle.
Hey.
We'll have a look at this, but I think it needs to be up tipped.
Tip 4.
And then foam was changing at some point, but too watery in it. We need more colour. We'll go for tip size, Tom, and get your gloves on.
Yes, boss. I mean, sir.
Rain-X graphene, and it hasn't rinsed that off either. So it's putting graphene on top of the 3 colour foam, which is going to get worse when we up tip it. Let's get rid of that stuff that was on there. So these are $16 each, these, mate. Don't you drop any.
So to me, these are yellow.
Right, well, that's it. You're no longer a car wash technician, mate, if you're colourblind.
Yellow.
I'm just so impressed just with the pre-socks, man. I think they just look mint. I wish you could have seen how this wash was working before. Like with that super low pressure as well, and it was just needle jetting, you know, and it comes out like needles instead of a spray. Twist and cover the nozzles partially. You got the top wash because Dave said your car looks despicable. With the flash dry though, that's what that's good with.
It just holds it in there.
You alright there, mate? You want to fight? You want to come on then. Have a look. Yeah, that's more like it.
And obviously once you do that sloping, it'll be even better, won't it?
See how that's... Yeah, because your jets are angled that way, so if you start here, the water spray is there. Good to see you, mate.
You too, mate. Next time.
Woo! Alright, we are looking good. Check the bottom wash to make sure the rinse aid's coming out. And I think that's about us done. Probably watch a couple of cars and... Alright, that's it. I reckon we're done. Get the customer to keep an eye on it and let him know if he wants anything tweaking, adjusting. Steady on.
Pretty van.
It's a very pretty van. It's definitely pretty now. It's been washed with those amazing chemicals.
How much does that aqua sticker cost?
Aqua sticker? Yeah. About £4 grand. Alright mate, thanks a lot.
You're all good, bye-bye.
Catch up soon. Oh, it smells nice in here as well. Right, so that was a pretty hectic install. 7 till 2 for one reason and another. Obviously a lot of chit-chattering with the guy from Velocity. I don't see him that often. He had his own advice to give. The video is going to be a bit difficult to edit, I think, because I had to cut some stuff out. I was getting quite stressed at one point because the phone kept ringing and my head-mounted camera kept stopped. Well, it stopped recording, but without telling me it was stopping recording. So then it was turning itself off, and I got a jingle in my ear. Oh, sending me crazy. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. That was a good day, and I hope that chemical install on the PDQ will be the first of many. We will see. Alright, we'll catch you guys on the next one.